Salut, 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 salut. Hi, everybody. Um, First and foremost, let me just say I see you all. I mean, I saw you all. I was preparing my operating flow for the night. As I was scrib. I was seeing you all. So thank you so much. It's always nice to do the live. Do you know that? Because it's at least for the time being, it's the only time really where I can really interact live, right? Because all the videos are pre-recorded content, right? So I'm excited. Now, let's contain our demons. Oops, especially my demon. And let me first by acknowledging you all. All right, Detective Walbuffet, Bob, let me tell you something. When I saw that as I was leaving to resume work, I giggled. Thank you. That was really nice. Like, Bob, that was really cool. Melted Copper, thank you so much. Guys, if you haven't done so, press like. And if you are a rewatch crew, or if you just happen to be a newbie and watching this for the first time, like and subscribe. I'm not that bad of a person, okay? Amar Esther, hello. David Edwards, hello. Katie did it too. Katie did it too. Hello. Swim Mom, hi. Swim Mom, I saw your comment. I just browsing. I picked your comment really quickly, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you're the one who mentioned that you had no idea about Daryl Brooks moving forward. Oh my God, I'm so thankful. I give you the news. Look at me, reporting live from I don't know. Okay, Tina. I thought about you the other day. It's like, where's my Sarah Boone spy? Hi, Tina. Kimberly Martin. Let's press like. Hello, Dolly. Hello, all. Okay, I'm going to progress the greeting and we're going to move forward to the intro. And let me tell you why that's important, okay? The intro is important because the intro is for you. Listen, thank you so much for watching this. You understand without you, I am not here. I want you to understand that because this is a hard job. This is a very hard job. And so I show up here every time because I have fun with my friends. So thank you so much. And as you know, this is for those who want to do more. You don't have to, but if you want to, you have all the stuff in the description below, right? You could be a member. I suggest the membership because it's honestly, it's affordable. But you don't have to do that. There's many other options, okay? Thank you. All right. Now that's out of the way. I always feel awkward saying that. Do you know that? You know what? I know why I feel awkward doing that. Maybe if I remember, I'll tell you the story at the end of the last talk. I'll share with you that little story as to why I feel so awkward doing that. Do you know what I mean? Oh, Katie, thank you so much, first of all. I thought about you in regards to XYZ, and that's a French expression. Let me just write this down so I can address that too at the end, okay? Perfect. So I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope everyone is doing perfect because it's Friday. It's Friday. And the week was difficult, at least for me. And I hope your week was okay. I hope your week was manageable. Let's jump straight into the first segment, all right? And that is our dear old friend, Mr. Daryl Brooks. So I have questions for you. And for those who've been here for a long time, you'll notice there'll be something a little different with the live today. I'm very well composed until we get to the Let's Talk. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the news. No. Listen, pay attention, Alistair. All right. So I have questions for you. And remember, I encourage you all to put down your thoughts, comment, don't be shy. All right. I think with our experience, everybody here is respectful enough, but don't play with me because I will kick you out if you're not. Hi. All right. So don't be shy and express yourself. My first thing when it came to Daryl Brooks, I knew that he was coming up. I wasn't sure exactly when. I wasn't sure if it was going to be in regards to Erica Patterson first, or it was in regards to Elijah Brooks, his nephew. By the way, for those who don't know, Elijah Brooks' his nephew is the son of his twin sister who passed away from a type 2 diabetes shock. And what makes this even more incredibly sad as to his uncle allegedly attempting to kill him, what makes this incredibly sad is because that's the legacy of his twin sister. That's literally the only thing that's left of his twin sister, who apparently the mother, Dawn Woods, the grandmother of Elijah Brooks, preferred or loved better than Daryl Brooks. And so this incident when he shot the nephew was very tragic for me because I don't know if you were aware of it. I should have brought it up. But the nephew wrote a letter to the judge. And he said to the judge, he's like, I'm lucky to be alive, to be first of all, and I'm too distraught and I'm too mentally like effed up that I don't really care right now. I'm emotionally so damaged that my uncle tried to kill me. He said that in his own handwriting letter. And so that's why when I did the story and I targeted those lawyers, because if I saw the letter, the lawyer saw the letter. So this idea that he never shot the gun is completely bonkers. And that's what I was saying, lack of ethics. I'm not telling you you don't have to be a defensive lawyer and defend your lawyer, defend your client and make a living and pay your rent. But you can lay the ground rules, right? You can say, look, sir, I'm willing to defend you, but one thing I'm not going to do is lie on something that's so openly and like in the public stuff. If I saw it, they saw it, right? And so this issue was super sad to me. And I put a note on that. If at the last talk, I will remember to tell you a little story about that. But my first question to you all, and don't be afraid to express yourself, okay? My first compose. My first question is, how do you think this man is handling this ordeal? Now, by this ordeal, I mean the ordeal of him being locked up in a dungeon, of him being fully controlled, and not being able to do what he does best, which is intimidate, which is I was gonna say inseminate, which is which is just being a terrible person. I want to know what you think, because you guys know how I think. I think I thought he was super depressed and very, very down. But from the moving forward video, actually, I believe that he is not quite there yet. He's in the process of getting to this state of depression because he's very hopeful. He's very hopeful. And he really, really looking forward to get out. Can you imagine him out? Monster on the loose. So as you write your answer, for those who want to answer, I encourage you to answer. And I got to tell you a secret. I have a burp right here. And I'm trying to be polite, but I'm doing my best to keep it. But it's live, so I will burp. And then that's it. Just give you a warning. Okay. So to the comments really quickly. Melinator. Hi. David Edwards, scorching hot in Dallas, Texas, 100 degrees. How much humidity, David? Daryl Brooks and BW, which is Bradley, are brothers in stupidity. Yes, they are. Maurice Taylor, Greece. Let's get him in his forever home so the people can have closure. Double bob to Daddy Bailiff. Yes. Hello. Oink, oink, oink. I'm bopping his nose. Katie did too, aware of the shooting. Jamie's again. Very nice to see you. Good evening, everyone. Look at that. So Katie, yes, I don't think he's getting out of prison 100% for sure. I don't think so. What is really another interesting thing about this process is I really was underestimating the far reach effect of his crime, because this happened years ago. It was trial and settled this year. So there's still ripples emanating from his presence, which brings me to another question that I will bring it up in the middle of the segment in regards to Daryl Brooks and Bradley Yohn. So I had no idea that you could be so rotten and persuasive. Like your actions, I knew actions can have ripple effect, but I had no idea that those ripples, even when someone has closure, can even go beyond the people in question. Like it's insane the level of intensity his malice reaches. I mean, I can tell you right now, me for example, and I felt it the same. You might be like, "What?" No, listen, me for example, and I felt it the same when it got to Bradley. Uh, they get me uncomfortable. It brings back that traumatic experience with my dad, which you guys know. It's incredible how how it expresses itself onto others. I had no idea. Look at that. I'm learning. Look at that. 38 years old and still learning. Look at that. Swim Mom. Yes, Swim Mom is from Waukesha, everybody. So she's like the spy there, which is perfect. And so she's saying the community is still healing for the Prairie murders. I'm not even surprised. I wonder now, Swim Mom, if you know, because the holidays is coming up. Are they having a parade? And if they are having a parade, how are they handling it? Because I can guarantee you that, because I would have done that. Honey, I'm doubling the police force. No cars allowed. I'm putting barricades. I mean, I would be so paranoid that the parade will completely change. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Swim Mom is our Waukesha spy. Love it. Because Tina is our Florida Sarah Boone spy. Look at you guys. Look at me. I have spies everywhere. Wait. Don't mess with me. I got spies. Okay, I digress. Focus. All right. So Katie, you also said it right. Seems like he has a grudge to bear for no good reason. 100% correct. But you know what? I'm gonna be devil's advocate. You ready? Wouldn't you have a grudge too if you were put away for 1,000 years? I'd be like, damn it! I mean, I gotta be careful. YouTube gave me a warning. I mean, darn it. Darn it. Yeah. So CM10 2008, yes, and he is on the menu on the content operating floor. New channel, new system. Yeah, he's on the menu. He's coming out this month. Tina said, there has been some statements from supposed guards at the prison saying that Daryl Brooks is so nasty that he's left alone throwing... Tina? Okay. This is why, Tina, you are amazing. I'm going to research this, and I'm going to give you an update. Daryl Brooks throwing feces at the door? Wait. Tina says, I had to write this down for my brain. Daryl is throwing poop at the door. You know what? I want you to... Can we have a little giggle? I want you to close your eyes, everybody. Imagine Daryl Brooks taking his pants down, squatting, and pooping in his hands. Wait! And looking at, looking at it, and he's like looking at it, right? And then aiming. I can't even breathe. That is so redunculous. I can't even breathe. And Gene Anderson, yes, he did tell Judge Doro that that's the one thing he does not want to do, is to be forgotten. Yeah, sadly, that's exactly where he's going. That's why he's so he is so desperate to cling on. Yeah. Melinator says, come on, man. Doro just doesn't understand the true nature and causes of the charges. He's confused. When the judge said grounds, I don't know if you guys picked it up. I picked it up, but I was too heated up to even brought it up. But he pronounced grounds with a Z. He didn't say a D about Bradley. See the reach of Daryl Brooks? Even the Bradley Yohn judge doesn't pronounce the D when he says grounds. He goes grounds. I don't know if you guys picked it up. That was pretty funny. Mm-hmm. You're so funny. Listen, I agree. He is wasting our oxygen, but listen, it's not over. As much as I want it to be over, it's not going to be over. And I tell you, not because I want it to continue. I tell you why. He's going to gesticulate. The court case with Erica Patterson, you know he's going to drag this out. You know he is going to go in court in person. Not only that, he's not going to represent himself. He's going to have those stupid lawyers. I shouldn't call them stupid. No, I have to call them stupid. No, I shouldn't call. They have bills to pay. All right. He's going to get those lawyers, like you guys said, to do all the work. And then, you know, he's going to play with that. That's what I mean. He's not going anywhere. He's waiting for that trial. That's a poor girl. She could never, 5 years. I'm telling you, 5 years until he disappears completely. That, I mark my word. Mm-hmm. Thank you for updating us. So yeah, Waukesha is having a Christmas parade and they changed the parade route. I knew it. I knew that ever since that incident, things are going to change there. Welcome to the world of consequences of your actions. This is absolutely amazing, you know. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let me move forward to the second question. By the way, I hope you guys are having a good time. Mm-hmm. What did I eat today? All right. Water. Are you laughing? Because like, what? Eating water? No, I didn't eat at all. I haven't had time. So after you, it's straight to the kitchen. My mother-in-law has fed us. I heard the spouse and the baby and the kid come home from my mother-in-law. Can't wait to see what she cooked up for us. So can't wait to eat. Oh, I have to focus. Newcomers, don't be afraid. I'm a nice guy. Mm-hmm. Just weird, but I'm nice. Next question. So here's the question. Do you think if there was a time capsule, let me remove this so you can see the question better. If there was a time capsule and Daryl Brooks was allowed to know what he knows and go back in time, do you think he would do the crime again? Let me know what you think. And I think that he would not. I think the difference here that he would do, he would make sure he finishes off Erica Patterson. What do you think? I mean, it's like hindsight is 2020. If he knew all this, no, because at least in his mind, he'd probably be like, if I'm gonna go, you're coming with me. Yeah. Yes, you know, and I forgot my phone upstairs. So if I will have to literally get up and go up. I could do that for the Let's Talk, not now, because I have to look presentable for the newcomers so they don't get freaked out. Who is this loudmouth? I mean, ha ha ha. All right, so that's really funny. I saw that. First of all, hello, Spooky Kitty. Spooky Kitty. Spooky Kitty, your name makes me want to scream. I absolutely love Spooky Kitty. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. I think he isn't self-aware enough to prevent his own bad behavior. Not to mention, he doesn't take his meds consistently. Kitty did it too. Kitty did it too. Kitty did it too. Kitty did it too. Yes. I think you're right there too. You're right there too. Tina says, I would like to think he would stay in Milwaukee. Better yet, turn the other way when he first saw Erica. Katie, Tina, you're so hopeful. Tina is like the second chance lady. I love it. So Tina, I have a specific question for you then. A specific question for you. What would it take, or could it take something for him to redeem himself? Maybe he has a come to Jesus moment. Maybe he comes and apologize. What would it take for you to be like, okay, Daryl, I'll give you a second chance? Personally, I think he's dead to me. Yeah. If you stay to the end, I tell you, I tell you why too. First of all, Millinator, thank you. Thank you. L Star is awesome. Thank you. I'm not tooting my own horn, but that means a lot. It's live. It's live. It's live. It's live. No editing. Wait, I tell you why it means a lot. What an awkward pause. I tell you why it means a lot. It means a lot because certain things is happening in the background. Okay, and thank God for my therapist. And this is why it's a new channel. Did a lot of work. We did a lot of work, and she's retired. I'll share that story with you at the end as well. Yeah. New man, new channel. Thank you so much, Millinator. So I'm having a good time. I'm having a great time. I'm having one of the best time in my life. I share that with you too, and let's talk. Look at that. And I hope you're having a good time too. And I'm going to go ahead on the limb. You don't have to answer. You don't have to say anything, but you've been in my head. Detective Wobbuffet, I hope you're okay. And David, you also been in my head. I hope you're okay. Don't answer. Don't answer. I'm just telling you, you've been up here. That's it. That's it. All right. Next is, listen. This is so important. If you just got here, press like. If you're for the review crew, rewatch crew, press like. The like button, the algorithms have changed, my dears. When you press the like button, it helps me a ton. Don't forget it. Please do it. All right. Okay. Is there anybody that has a question for me? A question with regards to that man that we just saw? Anything you want to share? Or maybe you want to share a story that you can take the time to type it. Just let me know who you are so I can take notes of it. And then when we get to the Let's Talk, I will open the floor so you can share that story if you wanted to share the story. That's it. You don't have to, etc., etc. But I think that would be cool. This is all going to be in the Let's Talk segment. Okay, so here we go. That being said, let's go to the second monster. The one thing I have to say about this man is, at first glance, doesn't he look like a regular guy at the library doing homework? It's not scary, isn't it? Like he's just studying. You had no idea this is a serial, I'm going to say alleged, but the way he did that woman, this is not the first time, a serial sexual abuser and a horrible person. A horrible person. I recorded the video that you guys saw today. I recorded it last week. And I had put it scheduled because I wanted to do a comparison between him and Daryl Brooks. And it's so funny, and I appreciate it 1000%. But Stella reached out to me and told me, look at this guy, look at this guy. Stella is also the one who pointed out to me to Daryl Brooks, my antenna. And Stella is the one also who told me about Dave Belvallo. So she was right on the other two, but this guy, I had him recorded already. And Stella, if you ever watch the replay crew, thank you so much. And to all of you guys, if you have a horror person you want me to investigate or look at, please let me know. Send me an email. You guys know, you can know where to find my email. Send me an email. If I don't reply, don't worry. Most likely I'll look at it because that's my business email I use for my own personal stuff. So I will look at it. Just don't spam me because I'll block you. Just look, I don't mean to be rude, but because it's my work email, I don't want it to be flooded with criminals. Do you know what I mean? Let alone if there's an investigation. They go, Mr. Ezekiel, can we see your email? And they go, oh, look at that, Mr. Ezekiel. Are you friends with Mr. Yawning? Oh, yeah. Okay, this man is absolutely. Nefertiti, hi, Nefertiti, hi. La. Oh, new guys. Hello, Miss Nefertiti. Very nice to see you here. Have a seat. What are you drinking today? I hope you're having fun. Right. All right. Back to Mr. Yoon. Um, no, the Detective Obife, this was not meant at you. Not at all. If anything, thank you for your email, because thanks to your email, it's coming up next week. Thanks. No. What I mean by spamming is if it's like, multiple emails during a single day. Nah, that's fine. Because then when if I get an email from you guys, I have a spatial label on my email where I could just classify them. So it's easy for me to retrieve and look at it. So it doesn't mix with my business emails, right? That's all. So that's what I mean by spamming. No. Okay. Let me go back to this man really quickly. So when I did the story, first of all, I had no idea that he was not charged for murder. He was only charged for the kidnapping and home invasion. And I was like, what? So it was through skimming through your comments. I think it was you, Nefertiti, who said that. You're like, nah, honey, he's not charged for murder. I said, how the F is he not charged for murder? What the F? And then one of my subscribers, the smart lawyer lady, I don't have her name on top of my head, but I know her image. She said to me that the prosecutor is actually not a good prosecutor. The prosecutor is a piece of, okay, she didn't say a piece of poop, but the prosecutor is not that good compared to the Brooks prosecutors. And I was like, okay, I have my homework to do. So in the next video update about this man, which already been pre-recorded, but I have to, whatever. It's about a little bit about his past, a little bit about that accomplice of his, that woman. And I'm going to add about the prosecutor, because I had no idea the prosecutor was lackadaisy. And also, I'm going to share with you why this crime in particular, the similarities between this crime and Daryl Brooks' crime, the big similarity, I didn't bring it up on the part one exclusive. It could have been avoided. Do you want to know why? You don't want to know how? Because someone over there at the Justice Department, justice system, is letting them go. They have a rap sheet that is out of this world. Guys, you don't understand. If I did half of those crimes that they did, I would be in jail tomorrow. These two literally were doing crimes every month. Serious crimes, serious stuff. And every time they were out in the street, it's making me wonder, like who's next to me? Who's in the bus with me? That's what I mean. That's the big similarity between Daryl Brooks and Mr. Yawning over there, is that it could have been avoided if someone paid attention to the pattern of events. What is this? What is this bail? $2 bail? It wasn't $2. But what is this? What is this thing that they just go back out and act normal? Do you think someone like that can act normal? Do you really think someone like this can be like, good evening? What would you like to eat? Oh, you want to go for dinner? Want to come back to my place? No. Like, there's nothing normal about this. I don't understand this. And especially if you're going to release them to the public, monsters like this, put them in a rehab, put them somewhere where they could just, I don't know, canoodle with other criminals, and they can get a taste of their own medicine, so they can come back to the general population with some sort of mental control. These are just snap monsters, walking time. I'm talking too much. Let's make it about you a little bit. First question for this little idiot monster. So you type and reply to this. I'm going to address your comments, okay? Why was he not charged for murder? Nefertiti, thank you. I saw it. Yes, Nadia Poiser. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Poiser. Where are you from, Nadia? Poiser. Interesting. Yeah, he thinks he's smart. Let me tell you, the reason why he believes he's smart is because the system keeps getting him out. He just thinks he's just gonna walk out of there. And to think in his opening statement, he was talking about how, you know, her death is not relevant to the situation. Okay. In hindsight, I understand why, because he's not charged for murder. Okay, I get why he said that. But he knows what he did. To sit there and stay with a straight face. I didn't do anything wrong. Well, he knows exactly what he did. Chills down my spine. Chill down my spine. Chills. Melinator. Upper chopper. No asking question of Darren now. I had to say it like that. Sorry, you guys. I had to say it like that because why not? Look at that. That's a fun way to say stuff. If Katie Diddy too said, if there's a psychopath, they can easily act as if they're normal. Yeah. And originally I thought he was until he put his head down and said, I'm honest and I don't lie and I'm trying to manipulate you. I'm like, oh God, he's embarrassed about his own lie. Mary Garcia. Hi, Mary Garcia. Ha! Mary Garcia. Hello. Can you imagine how many Daryl Brooks there are crossing over illegally as we speak? Mary. Who did I say that to? Oh no, I said that to the Beefy podcast. Completely irrelevant question, but no, completely not relevant statement from me, not from Mary. I think I think I said it there with Beefy, but I said no. We have a border problem, not an immigration problem. But that's politics. Nefertiti said heat in Temple, Texas, 104, humidity in the morning, 90%. What the F are you guys cooking over there in Texas? Is this like time to make human stew over there in Texas? That's insane. Katie did haven't followed BYK, so much crime, silver time. Okay, that's true. Yes, Nefertiti, that poor lady. Jamaica and Canada. Jamaica. Tu parles française? Tu parles français ou pas? I'm just asking. Yeah, the poor lady. One time I was in a car. We were in a car and we were driving. And someone on the side of the road they were on the phone, but their tire blew out. And Chris was like, oh, let's go help them. I said, no, you keep driving. But it's because situations like that with the poor lady, like she literally, oh my God, my car, let me ask for help. And this guy took advantage. You know what? Speaking of, listen to the second question. In your opinion, was this a classic case of unintended escalation? What I mean by that is, did Mr. Bradley decided that he was like, oh, look at that, a helpless woman. In his mind, him and that girl were like, oh, what are we going to do today? I don't know. And then this lady was like, help me. In his mind, he was like, I'm just going to rob her. And then it was like, oh, look at that. She offered to go to her house. All right. Like, do you know what I mean by unintended escalation? If you understand what I'm trying to say. Do you think that's the case? Yes, Linda, I agree. Unfortunately, I cannot post that comment up there because YouTube would knock my knees, allegedly. Yes. You know what? It is such a common thing, by the way. And men get it too. This is what the prosecutors were saying. It's a woman's worst nightmare. And Nefertiti, you're right. If the lady passed away, why isn't he charged with murder? I agree with you 1,000%. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I mean, she passed away. Is it because she passed away 30 days later? I don't understand why. Nadia, the accomplice is, I believe, a 40-year-old woman. A woman. And while the incident was happening, she had a knife and threatened to end the life of the victim while he was assaulting her. Can you imagine that? That's what I mean. Like it's um that's what I mean. Um Gross. Let's see. First of all, I saw something from Detective Walby Fed. Yeah. Longer a serial killer suspect in jail, allegedly. I love she put allegedly. Thank you. Thank you. Detective. Yeah. He is. Sorry. Nefertiti said, to my escalation, her answer is no. And to the question that you see guys going there, Nefertiti answers no. Katie did it too, also replied no. Unintended escalation doesn't make sense to me. He could make a different choice all along the way. Very good point. Very good point. You guys are giving him more credit than I did. I didn't even give him the ability to think for himself. So yeah, you guys are nicer than me. Oh, Erica Buford. Hello, Erica Buford. How are you doing? Listen to me. Don't be shy to shoot your answers and stuff like that. Wink, 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 wink. We discussed about this. Don't be shy. Let me know what you think, Erica. Katie Diddy too said that I had a neighbor strong-armed into strong-armed into his apartment, beat a 90-year-old man almost to death. He died a week later. A guy was released since no one to testify against him. That's insane. That's insane. Thank you, Mary. Oh, look. Hi, Beefy. Hello, Beefy. Buddy. Hi, Beefy. Yesterday, Beefy caught me playing a video game. And he was like, oh, my God, you play video games? Yeah, I'm a gamer. And gamer. And I like to watch anime. I watch cartoons. One of my favorite cartoons to rewatch again, especially with Olympia, my daughter, is Sailor Moon. What? Those girls are badass. Excuse me? Love it. Oh, thank you, Mary Italian Crime Angel. What a name. Mary. What a name. Mary Italian Crime Angel. Can you please tell me what's the story behind that name? John is here. John, I don't know if you guys know John, but John, and okay, John says, and that story right there is why I'm so doggone pro-gun and 2A. I don't know what 2A means. I'm so sorry for that elderly man. Yeah. One really cool thing about us discussing, and you guys are making my condition difficult. David, I agree. One cool thing about us discussing, and John, we talked about that, is that, and Biffy was there when we talked about it, is that, you know, a lot of the visceral reactions for people is from lack of education from whatever they fear. So thank you, Beefy. You didn't have to, but thank you. Thank you, Beefy. Anyway, I had to focus. John is pro-gun, and I'm scared of gun. And they were talking gun talk, and I was like, what is that? 38, 28, is that your age? That's actually the gun. You see, look, even Nefertiti is like 38 purple. I'm like, what the hell is that? 38 what? 38 bonbons? 38 gummy bears? I had no idea that's the gun. And so he was educating me a little bit on that mess, which, you know, maybe a little bit more comfortable with guns, but still, if I see a gun, I run the other way. Sorry. I would need a lot more counseling to be like, oh, look, a gun. Look at that, a gun. Woohoo. I would need a lot more counseling to just be. Okay, we'll move on. But before we move on, I have to acknowledge one thing. Look, David, Cellar Jupiter is my favorite. Wait. Don't leave. Oh, come on, grow up. Don't leave. And then, wait. And then Nefertiti, that's my favorite color. Wait, don't leave. Okay, that's it. That's what I wanted to say. So listen, we're not finished. We're gonna move on to the next segment. Oh, you guys, I have to say, I'm having the best time. You know, if and when I go back to the birth of this channel, I had no idea that this was going to be this fun. This was going to be this fun because well, I'll tell you because the main reason trying to be nice to myself. Now, the main reason is because COVID was tough. COVID was really tough. Everybody couldn't be with everybody. And yes, I have a spouse and stuff like that. But the thing is that I went out of business. I literally was making $0, and my bills didn't give a damn. My bills didn't care. Nothing. And to make things worse, I didn't qualify for nothing. It was the most depressive time of my life, and my friends were annoying. My in-laws were annoying. Everybody was really annoying, and it was really unhappy moment. So I was like, what the hell? Let's just. So I'm having a good time. Thank you all. I appreciate it 1,000%. What a useless story. No, okay. Anyway, next segment. First of all, any questions? Any concerns? Again, is there anything anyone want to share in terms of their story? Let me know. I'm going to put your name down, and then you focus on writing your story. And then when we get to the Let's Talk, you can share your story, and then we can discuss, and we can share, and maybe hug you a little harder, virtually, obviously. Obviously. So, final thought. My final thought for I felt like what I just said was a final thought, but no, it wasn't. My final thought really for today is since Beefy is here, or maybe he's not. It's a great repeater of what we discussed, me and Beefy, my friend, and we talked about the importance of staying in the moment and enjoying the moment. And because life is short and you don't have eternity, and unless someone was violent towards you, if there was no physical situation, if it's just all yap, reconcile if you can, and enjoy life, enjoy the moment, be present, and try to seek other points of view, because let me tell you, we all think differently. We all have our own little quirks. We all have issues, and we all have trauma, and everybody's effed up. I can't curse. Not yet. The time YouTube will kick my ass. And so, but the one thing we all have in common, including those murderers and those monsters, the one thing we have in common, my dears, we all we all want to be loved. We all want to be accepted. And we all want to be wanted. Not sexually, you know what I mean? We all want to be wanted. And that's it. You don't have to agree on the same politics. You can be like, hey, friend, okay, you believe separately? Okay, fine. Just don't hit me. All right, let's go for lunch or something. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Anyway, that's my final thought. All right, now we can party. Although I'm drinking water. You want to know what I'm drinking water? I can't wait to go upstairs. Hold on, to see the food they brought. Let me just change the banner, because now we're at Let's Talk. Let's see what you guys are saying, because you guys were talking a lot as I was talking, which is fine. So John is still talking about guns. All right, John. Katie. Look, share your of them. Look at that. You guys are having a good gun talk over there. Erica is like, I just got home. I was at my niece's drill team performance. Did she win? And some kids had, oh God, still gun talk? Okay, I got me and my daughter and granddaughter out of there. Oh, yeah. Yes. As much as I appreciate the education, Bubba. Guns still scare me. I would tally out of there. If anyone desired, ooh, I can't, David, I can't post that. I got in trouble last time. I got in trouble. Yeah. Do you know how YouTube gets me in trouble, by the way? This is how YouTube gets me in trouble. They sent me, I don't know if Beefy, if you're here, if you got that. They sent me an email. They send me an email and they highlight they highlight the issue in question, and they say it's not a strike because you get 3 strikes before you're completely canceled. After 3 strikes, you're gone, my dears, gone. And they say it's not a strike yet, but we're watching. So they go like this. We see it happen. It's not a strike yet, but don't do it again or else. Right? 3 strike. 3 strike is serious because it's easy to get 3 strikes. You could get 3 strikes in one video. Oh, honey. No, they don't play. They don't play over there. Boba, if you don't mind, Alistair, one of these days I want to buy me a future clemency partner hearing, trying to get one so I can be in crochet. Darn it! I don't understand what that means. If you don't mind, Alistair, one of these days I want to buy you my hopefully future clemency pardon hearing. I don't know what that means. Trying to get one so I can be a correction officer again. Can you tell me what that means? Educate me. Yes, Dolly. Yes. Matter of fact, I'm scared. I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna read the comment before I put it on. Detective Bobby fan. Do you know why this is funny? You might ask yourself, why are you laughing? She just says throwing tomatoes. It's because sometimes when I get very nervous about something ridiculous that I want to say, and I'm like strong in my conviction, I'm like, I don't care who gets offended by it, because I really believe it. And I say, you can throw tomatoes. I dodge them all. Oh, Detective Wabi Fett. Okay, I'm dodging them all. You're so funny. How funny is that? You know. Oh, Nifty, thank you. You need a backup channel. I mean, oh, I see what you mean. In case they give me strikes, yeah. I haven't gotten a strike yet, but I've gotten multiple warnings. Like, you don't understand. I've gotten 1, 2, 3. I got 4. The first one I got was the cursing from a live, and they highlighted, you know. The second one I got from one of the Daryl Brooks video, which I had no idea. They said this is bad. That's why I started not using the word, you know, poop. I don't use the word, the S word. I don't use the F word, because at the beginning they were telling me, you do this again and we're going to give you a strike. You know, I got in so much trouble at the beginning. It made my posting super slow, because I would post and then they would strike me and then I had to pause it. It was just a mess. So the reason why, David, is because I can tell you right now, from a business standpoint, they don't make any money out of it. That's why. Simple as that. I don't know, allegedly. I don't know, but if I had to make an educated guess, it's probably that's why. Melanator. Let's see. Mary, YouTube is too sensitive. They need to lighten up. That's very true. That is very true. I actually wish I had the knowledge of social media. You know, I'm 38 years old. I don't know anything, and like, this is the most I know. You can even ask Beefy. It took me forever to master this. I wish I had knowledge of other avenues, but I don't, and I could learn, but I don't have the time, my dears. I don't have the time. Oh, thank you, little Bobri. Hey, I've seen you before. Hi. Hey, hey, little Bobray. Hey, hi. I might not remember the name, but the icon, my photographic memory picks it up. Thank you a ton. Jane Webster, tell us a story before you go. Jane, how are you, Jane? Hi, Jane. I must have missed when you came in and say hello. Yeah, I would tell you a story. I would tell you a story before we go. No, this is just the Let's Talk. I can tell you. I can tell you already how much time I have. I have I have about 30 minutes. So now we have plenty of time. We have plenty of time. Yeah. So before I tell you a story, because I wrote I wrote a few things there. Is there anything or anyone that want to share a story of theirs, that want a platform to tell a story? So as I tell my story, I can manage as you post, and we can all kind of have a discussion, like a fire pit conversation. Forget the Let's Talk. Let me change that banner. Yeah, fire pit talk. How cool is that? Like a fire pit. Everybody get a wine glass. No, I can't even say that. That's promoting. Everybody, get happy. Yeah. Yeah, fire pit conversation. Perfect. There. And okay, so I will tell you a story. And if anybody wants to share, anyone wants to share a story of theirs, let me know. So do you I'll go with the one that I start with the one that I posted on yesterday's video about Michelle. And I start really quickly because when I told you guys in the video that I never ask questions to the family as to why there was no suspect, because she lived in an apartment complex. You mean to tell me there are no cameras? There's no one that saw anything? There is no DNA? Like, come on. So I contacted my friend Gisela. I recorded that video last week. And so last weekend I contacted my friend Gisela and I was like, hey, I've never asked you, but was there any update? And she told me, yeah, there was. Just to give you an idea that's no. They have a suspect and it's moving through the motions, but they have someone. And so I asked, who was it? And Gisela did not ask the parents. So I don't know who it is, but there is someone, which made me super happy because at least she will get some justice. I figured I should give you an update. I don't know if you guys saw the Let's Talk on the video from yesterday, but I shared with you a little bit how one of my friends unfortunately passed away from a home invasion, which is one of my biggest fears. Oh my God, you have no idea. You have no idea. That's one of my biggest fear. Matter of fact, my mother, and you guys know extensively the divorce drama between my parents and how dangerous my dad was. And I think I've told you many times that we have a plan in motion to make her to make her not accessible, not disappear. No, my mom's alive. No, so that when the divorce is over, my father has no way to actually harm her. I cannot tell you that plan for the simple fact that I don't know if he still watches my video, because I remember at the beginning during Daryl Brooks, he would watch. When the divorce was really happening, my dad would watch to the end because they would bring up my comments in court, which is kind of cool. And like, thanks for the views, Dad. It was kind of cool. But so I don't know if he still watches, so I'm not going to tell you. But he's not able to contact my mother in any way. The payment that he has to give is directly being handled from the United Nations. He has no way that no one knows from his side how to get in touch with her, which is perfect. And my mom is living her life. She got a job. She does because she just wants to work. So she got a job. She wakes up in the morning, goes to work, comes back. She lives a normal life. And but one of our fears and one of the stuff that we sat down and discussed as a family involving our lawyers, my mother, myself, because I'm the executor of a will, and there's a provision there in Canadian law. If something was to happen to her during the divorce, there's possibility that I could continue the fight. So I had to be present during her situations. And we had to sit down and be like, because he's tried it before, by the way. He's tried it 2 times to KILL her. It didn't work. So why would he not try a 3rd time when she wins her cases? And so we had to sit down and really plan and map out. And in case there's ever a home invasion, she has a plan there too. I know it's demented and it's not everybody's life. It's sick, but that's our reality. And as a consequence of that, I like ripple effect, right? I have a contingency plan here because that's one of my biggest fear. Home invaded. And speaking of another home invasion, our good friend, actually it's Christopher's friend, but by association, he's my friend. He wakes up one morning. He's a single man, by the way, lives in his own apartment in a high rise. So there's no way, it's one door entry, one door exit. He wakes up in the morning to a woman in his room. Okay. Talk about being scared. You know how she got up there? Through the window. This woman climbed through she was not okay up here, but think about the terror. You know, like you're laying in bed, one door, one exit, you think you're like good, you sprawl wide open, balls hanging, you wake up to a stranger. Like, can you imagine? I can't imagine. Biggest fear is home invasion. There's nothing more invasive than that. So that's one of my first stories to play back on the video yesterday that we discussed, which is absolutely nuts. Poor grandmother. But I commend her, man. Listen, she fought back. Oh, that gives me chills. And when I think about it, it makes me shake of happiness and excitement because she fought back. I always say, you fight. I don't care if there's no hope. You fight. What do you mean? And you lay down and you fight. So happy. Calm down, Alistair. Calm down. Yeah, you know. Yes. Let me look at your comments really quickly. I'm very emotional. It's not that hard to make me rise. It's not that difficult. Oh my God! Thank you, David. David, I need your help. Everybody here listening, I need a mascot for this Bradley stupid yawning MF. Someone said Winnie the Pooh. I love Winnie the Pooh, but it needs to be insulting. It needs to be like you can correlate to him. So the yawning is great because his last name is Yohn, right? Maybe a yawning, red hair, eyeballs. I don't know, but I want one that's going to be effed up. I want it the more effed up, the better, because I'm going to talk greasy. I'm going to be shady to the MF. I already don't like him, so I need your help. Please go to your memory banks and your thoughts and find something that looks like him but disgustingly. Find the worst picture that represents him, and then we're going to plaster him up here. Yes. Thank you, Melanie. Yeah, the marshmallows for the fire pit conversations. Yeah. They're the best. Can I tell you another secret about fire pit conversation? Let me tell you something. My sister started this tradition to do that. I hate to go back again to that, but you know, my family started healing in 2016 because we were very divided. Long story. So we are much better today, especially since the divorce. So we all like my mom and her kids are tighter. There's still issues. Who doesn't have issues? But tighter. And fire pit conversation is one thing that my sister has implemented at her house once a year minimum. It's the best thing ever. And can I tell you something? Every time I try to record these things, nobody wants to be recorded. Nobody in my life wants to be recorded. I can't do it with clients because I have good conversation with clients, but that's a lawsuit waiting to happen. My family member and my friends, everybody's like, where are you going to put this? On YouTube? No. I'm like, nobody cares. They're all worried about their appearance. I'm like, nobody really cares. Nobody cares. It's a good conversation. Introduce yourself, say something. They're all like, nah, I look like this. Like the other day, remember when I had guest over for Olympia's birthday? You might not remember that, but I had the woman who breastfed my child. She was here with her husband and her kids. So they slept here for a week. And I was like, do you want to say something? Do you want to say hello? Hello, my name is. It's like, what? No. I'm like, oh, come on. Yeah, I guess I don't know why people are so scared. Anyway, hi Jody. If sometimes cases fall through the cracks, the parents should harass them. Yes, John Boba, the smoke pit chat. Oh, smoke pit. I love smoking cigars, by the way. Oh, that's the old life. The new life, I have a baby. I can't be altered. Cher says, I'm in the woods right now. My God. Oh, I can't say that so many times. I'm going to get in trouble. Isn't he? Oh, thank you, Melinator. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dolores. She can have a beautiful life now. Yes, Jody. And when I tell you she's so happy, she really is. Kathy says, I'm listening to the trial of that Yohn guy. Young, I think, is how it's spelled. That is horrible situation. Ugh, he's an awful person. Hope he gets put away forever. You know what, Kathy? I don't even think he's going to be put away forever. Someone said the maximum he can get is 30 years. 6 to 30 years. 30 years. Okay, 30 years is a lot. But, yeah. Let's see. Misery, yeah. I'm assuming to my father. Yeah, he's miserable. You have no idea. It says face, fuchsia, wide eyes, face, fuchsia. That's the emoji, but it comes out like that over here on this side. What the hell? Is that my family situation, Nadia? Yeah, my dad is a psycho. Come on, Dad. And he tried to sue me 3 times, by the way, my father. Yeah, I got cease and desist from the channel. Cease and desist. Stop talking my smack. I'm like, anyway, he tried. Didn't work. He tried. You're just a baby. We old folks have forgotten more than you know. I feel like my knees hurt. No, my knees don't hurt. But I get so tired so quickly. I escaped an abusive ex who tried me 4 years ago. Moved to a completely different state. Last I heard, he currently locked up for trying to his baby mama. Oh my God. Well, listen to me, Mary Italian crime angel. Awesome. You survived. Awesome that you survived. Share said, fireside chat. Sorry to hear that. Yes. My father handled up. No, he lost pretty bad. I mean, there was more to the story, but I didn't want to drag it on. After I told you my mom won, the judge gave more punishment. I just didn't want to share it. No, my dad right now is yes, he is. Yeah. I roar from Winnie the Pooh. Who's I roar? Oh my God. I don't know who that is. Who's I roar? Oh, Nefertiti. Let me show you this picture, fellas. I mean, people. It's less talk. It'd be crazy. This is amazing. All right, come on. Open picture in new tab. And then I'm going to share this with you guys. Look at let's see. There you go. That's the one. That's this one. Perfect. Okay. This guy Nefertiti, that guy, that's not a bad idea because isn't that like a donkey? That's an ass, right? Yeah. Oh, Winnie the Pooh is copyright. Detective Bobby Fett. Thank you. You know, I cannot do this show without you guys, right? Because like that true crime stuff was a pastime of mine. You guys are way more knowledgeable than me on a lot of things, and as I try to like bring my wheels up here in my head, you guys are faster than me. This would not be possible without you. Oh, okay. Here's the burp I talked to you about earlier. Sorry. There you go. It's been here for literally an hour. Oh, what a relief. All right. Okay. Um. Oh. Come on, Alistair. Okay, BK Mail. I'm trying to get up to date with the chat, so apologies. This is my first time in your chat. My daughter was home when my home was. I can't. Let me tell you something. Home invasions. They're the worst. Sorry you went through that, BK. Yeah, first time. Welcome to the, and you stayed all the way to the end. I don't know when you arrived. Welcome, BK. BK Mail. BK Mail. Yeah. Detective Wobbuffet. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know Detective Wobbuffet's story, but yes, and I don't want to share it. Detective, you can share it. I'll pick it up if I see you talking about it. Yes. Oh, Ero, perfect. Nadia, yeah, he did. It was stupid man. Christine Covey. Hi, Christine. How are you? Hi, Christine. Guys, sometimes I get really excited for no reason. I don't know why I did that. I surrender to my brain chemicals. I've learned to do that. Do you know how many times I've been called weird in school? Please, people call me weird, obnoxious, too loud. This is the story of my life. They still call me weird, obnoxious, and too loud. Yes. Anybody want to share a story? I can go to my to another story. Yes, Katie, listen. I'm always blown away by the stories you all share here. Katie, yes. Me too. You know, I remember when I first slipped up when I told you, maybe you guys don't remember this. It depends on when you arrive, but when I shared with you for the first time the Daryl Brooks stuff, and I said to you guys, because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, but okay. Sorry for the mic. My thoughts are a little discombobulated. Let me gather them. I made the Daryl Brooks video the first time because I was in the living room. I was watching this mess, and I remember screaming at the TV. And Chris was like, "Why are you screaming?" And he was there, and I'm like, "Oh, really? Come here, have a seat." And I press play, and then he looked at it, and we both looked at each other. I said, "Who does that remind you of?" And he's like, "Oh my God, your dad." And I was like, "Yep." And as we were going through the trial, it became too traumatic. And I remember, because at the time the therapist said, whatever you're going through, just take out your phone and start recording. Just do it. That was my therapy homework. And I was like, why not? Because I played with it. I was like, oh, why not? Let's just go and talk about it. And I went and I talked about it. That's part one. Part two, as I was telling the story, I was like, well, how do I tell people of how I'm so sure of what's in his head? They have to know a little bit. And so I said, because of my father. Now, do you understand how difficult it was to share to the world that my dad tried to murder my mom multiple times? That my dad, oh my God, I can go on. And you guys know the story. It was very, very uncomfortable because friends of mine starting to come to the channel, they're probably gonna watch this. My in-laws, not all my in-laws know about it, but some of them know. Like my mother-in-law knows about the story, but some people were like, I had no idea. And it was very uncomfortable because I was like, oh my God, maybe I shared too much. It was, and so I'm going to tie it up as to why I'm going to Katie did it too, in case you're like, what the hell are you telling this? No, there's a reason. And I say, I mean, I'm always blown away. It's Katie said, I'm always just blown away by the stories you all share here. Thank you so much for sharing. It's because me too. I was completely blown away. And I remember that feeling, and you guys were saying in a comment when I share some more, like, thank you for sharing the story. I was like, okay. But I understood now that there is power in sharing, and there is healing in sharing. And you know what else there is also in sharing? You take some of the power to you. You don't give it away anymore. So you reclaim some of yourself by just letting other people know. Like, it's amazing. Ooh, that was a long way. That was a long way to say that, right? I'm trying not to laugh over there in the mic. That was a very long way to say that. Sorry. Sorry. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, Booba had an attempted home invasion. Is there a GUN that's thinking? GUN? What the hell is wrong with these home invasions? My God. Okay, barbed wire. That's it. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put a moat. Or press a button and then whoosh. I think that's going to do that because there's too many home invasions here. What's going on? What is going on? Hey, Bubba, did you take a GUN and say, get out of my house? I'm being stupid, Booba, if you're wondering. Becky Holexa, handpick waving face. Oh, I love when the machine doesn't register your emojis because I have no idea what emoji you're using, but I'm gonna read it. Hand pick waving, face red heart, shape face, one eye. How cool is that? How cool. Ooh, what was that? I'm sorry. All right. Let's see. Yeah, fireside chat. I love it. This fire pit chat is amazing. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Melissa. I still get teased today. Yeah. I still get teased today. Yeah. At the beginning, when I was first dating, me and Chris were dating. They had no. First of all, our first date. You know, I can control it so much. I can be presentable for maybe an hour. And then it's like, then I want to let go. I want to let loose, right? And I remember our first date and I was presentable for an hour, but I was having such a great time. And I remember, not to share too much, but wink, wink. But I remember, I remember we literally, because I was high on chemicals, natural chemicals, please. And we were drinking, but we walked all over New York City. At one point, he's like, I'll stare. I'm really tired because I couldn't stop doing this. I was so excited and I was asking a lot. I asked a lot of questions. And so he was doing most of the talking really, but I couldn't stop just yapping. And then at the end, because you know, at the end, you don't know like if do they like me? Do you like what's going on? And at the end, I remember I was like, oh crap. I was having such a good time. It went on. And then he looked at me and says, you're crazy. And at first I was like, I know. But he's like, no, but like, you're good crazy. That's awesome. Oh, what a relief. And then he brought me home to his family and they were like, what is that? because I got really comfortable. And it took them a while to get used to it. Took them a while, but they're all used to it now. But it took them a while to get used to the sound, to the outbursts, to the impulses. It took them a while. But yeah. I still get teased today. Yeah, still at work. You have no idea. This is why I'm not fun when I'm work mode because people think. Anyway, long story. Enough. Hey, detective, I think that's a great idea. I would love to do that. Not today because I'm running out of time. I have about like 15 minutes. But I think it's a genius idea. And it's in the works. Katie did it too. If you remember the question you've asked me 1,000 years ago, wink, 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 it's in the works. It's in the works. And it's in the works, please. You know how hard I'm working behind the scenes? I'm like a horse. I'm a horse. Let's see. Electric fences. Yeah. Oh, guys, this is such a good time. Hey, what are we doing for New Year's? Okay, no, wait, hold on. I know what I'm doing. The holiday that I know for a fact that I'm gonna be like free-ish. Because New Year's is my sister, Christmas Eve is Linda, Christmas Day is Christopher's, Thanksgiving is all the influential people in our lives. So dinner. So no, I have a date because I want to have a drinking day with you all. I want to put some music, copyright safe music. I tried to do it last time, but listen, new man, new channel. I want to bring some music. I want you guys to bring some drinks, and I want us to have a polite fun. And I will bring people on, and we can just laugh and kiki and be stupid. But I have to let you know that if you do come on, you can't show your beverages, and you have to be so sober enough to be presentable, because otherwise I'll get canceled. Do you know what I mean? But let's do that. And it's going to be between after Christmas and before New Year's, just like last year. And then I make an announcement. I'm pregnant. I'm not pregnant. No, please. Can you imagine? Listen, I have one kid. I don't know how people have more than two kids. Hi, Alicia. Hey, girl. Hey, hi. Oh, hello. JJ email. Hi, how are you? Hey. So about Daryl, this has been a great for my family. They learn not to be bad. Messaging is beyond sickening. He found a silver lining. Yeah. About Daryl Brooks, by the way, she's talking. I'm trying to. I missed the conversation. Jane, what conversation are we missing? Jane, I have not told her yet. He flew around the room once and dove into the soup. Wait, Jane, what? What did I miss? Jane, what happened? So Jane was making soup and it was boiling. Yup. He flew around the room once and dove into the soup. A bird? Are you talking about a bird? Jane. Oh no, it's a bird! Crap! Oh crap! The bird flew into the boiling soup. Oh my God! My girlfriend went away. Okay, story time. My girlfriend went away and left me her special pure white parakeet to take care of. He likes to leave his cage and take a little dip in a little bowl of water you put out for him. He's dead. Oh my God. I don't know why this is funny. This is why it's funny. I'm sorry. Look, sorry. This is why it's funny. Look. When I was making soup, it was boiling. Yup. Wait. Jane. And then he flew the room. So he flew on the room. No way. Well, it's hot. No way, Jane. No way. Jane. How are you going to explain that, Jane? Jane, listen to me. I don't know. Jane, can we guys help Jane? What excuse are we gonna do? Jane, what are we gonna do? Look, Jane. Jane is trying to replace him. I'm sorry. Jane, let me tell you, best idea ever. Best idea. Go to the pet store. Figure the F out. Hurry up. Wow. Jane. Wow. Jane, you made some soup with some protein. So Jane, did you end up eating the soup? Jane, wow, wow, what a story. uh, oh, Jane, you killed me. I'm dead. Jane, I'm dead. Jane, I'm dead. Jane, I'm dead. Jane, I'm dead. I'm dead. 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 so okay, the bird flew out the window. I think Katie did it to his right. You might as well no, don't say anything because you would devastate her, and she probably would never be your friend ever again because she would blame you. Oh my god. Did you email? What are you testing? What are you testing? Do you have a story? Oh, come on, guys, tell me stories. This was really funny. This was really funny. I cannot believe I missed that conversation while you guys were having a good old laugh. How dare you leave me out of it? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Dolly, take it to your. Dolly's like, no, honey, no, 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 no. You keep it. You replace that bird and say, look at your bird. Look at it. It's so big, isn't it? Yeah, yep, yep. Yes. Uh, uh, how funny is that? And that's true. We all have issues. Yeah. Which is what actually what that's why life is so amazing. Yes. Sorry for laugh. I can't even breathe. I can't. Oh my God. I'm sorry. It's just look at the visual. In the way Jane described it, he just flew a few laps and took a nosedive. Oh, Matty Copper, can you please tell us how's your garden? Do you have a picture of your garden? Oh wait, no, 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 I don't have time. How is it going? How is your project going? I've been dying to know ever since I last talked to you 2 weeks ago. How is it looking? Is it looking good? Is things are growing? How's the weather? Yeah, what state you in? Yeah, I think the weather's fine. Oh, what a fun time this was. Yeah, I'm starving. That little bird talk made me a little bit hungry. You know what? Let me just, if you would indulge me, let me go upstairs. I know that I'm going to be a little, you guys can have a conversation with, and then I can see if my mother-in-law brought, I don't have my phone on me, so I have no way to text. And I can bring it back and show you what she made for us. Would you indulge me? Um, and then it's the outro anyway. But I just want to I want to see if there's food for me and show you a little bit some of the food she cooked because that woman cooks, okay, and she cooks us gourmet stuff. All right, like it's not the chicken noodle soup stuff. It's like, oh my god, it's real stuff with desserts and stuff. If you indulge me, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go as fast as possible. I promise. Oh, it's so funny. Okay, I'm back. So, okay, she only made meatballs, a sandwich, and pasta. And she said, Chris is like, tell Alistair I haven't had time to cook. How dare you, mother? How dare you? How dare you? She watches this. How dare you, mom? How dare you? No, it's okay. I haven't cooked in a month. In a month and a half. She's been feeding us for months. It's okay. She was busy. Yeah. It's so funny how like the go-to is meatball and pasta. She's Italian. Meatball and pasta. Meatball and pasta. Anyway. Oh, let's see what Robin said really quickly. Darrell said something interesting in his bench trial to Monday. The judge asked him, "Are you receiving any kind of mental health care?" And Darrell said, "No." Oops, there goes his appeal. Yeah, Robin, I saw that in your comment section. I saw that when I skimmed through the comment with my eyeballs, and I was like, "Ooh." Now, is that true? Like, did he just unwittingly effed up his appeal situation? That is awesome. Yeah, no. But it's not just for us. She has 4 kids and she does it for all of us. And so lucky for us, she lives in Jersey, but her other kids are one is in Brooklyn, one is in Staten Island. So us here in New Jersey, the other one also in Brooklyn. So what she does, because she's retired, so what she does, and she loves her kids. She cooks for all of us, and she gets in her car and she drives. She drives from Jersey to Staten Island, Brooklyn. She drops the food and then goes home. And we get fed like that weekly. All of us, all of us, all of us. Not just me and Chris. It's my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law. It's quite nice. And we don't ask questions, and I think she enjoys it because it makes her feel like she's cooking for her kids again. I think I'm not gonna complain. Please, I'll take the food. Yes. I see, Katie. I understand. What? Wait, Robin? Are you serious? Wait, you guys are serious right now? Are you telling me? Are you telling me? Uh, 2 kids came out of this? Are they his? No. Like, are you serious? Mm-mm. I'm going to look up into this. I'm going to look into this because Tina, if you're still here, hi. Tina said Daryl throws poop over there at the police station. You guys are telling me there's 2 kids in the past 9 months. Who is having conjugation visits over there? I thought max security don't have conjugation visits. What? Oh, I love the homework. Thank you for the content. No, thank you. Oh my God, please. I didn't know that. Yeah, Jody, like, how can that happen? And yes, Dr. Wobbuffet. Jody, yeah. Oh, Robin, don't be quiet now. Robin, keep typing, okay? Robin. Wow, first of all, that's amazing. You guys know this. See, I'm not that good. You guys are professionals. Nobody can, nothing can be hidden from you guys. You guys are like, whoop. You guys are like this. You guys are so nosy. I love it. I love it. This is you guys. What are you doing? What is that? Love it. Yes. So, Christine, I was trying. So for this month, if I don't get it out, so I have it scheduled, but sometimes, like for example, the video. Ooh, there you go. The video that we saw yesterday was scheduled for this Friday. For today. Oh God, I hate the schedule stuff. Okay, who cares? Yeah, so I need to finish him because I haven't finished him. But the plan is to finish him before the end of next month, and then I'm gonna make an announcement. You'll see. Oh, please, 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 please. New show, new channel. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is a little more organized. It has to be. It has to be because someone is forcing me to do it. You know who it is. Please, you know who it is. I got in so much trouble for being easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. No, they don't. They don't want that. They don't want that. They threatened me. They threatened me. They threatened me. And the last thing I'm gonna do is disappoint you. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. Yes. So Detective Wobbefish said he has antisocial personality disorder. There's no medicine for it. He was diagnosed by 4 forensic psychologists. He has 3 kids, not 5. Wait, he said he had 5 kids. The lawyer say he has 5 kids. Didn't the lawyer say he has 5 kids? Copper. Didn't the lawyer say he has 5 kids? Oh, Becky says, oh, that's the extra 2 kids. You guys. Perfect. By the way, I came across a video. Which I'm not going to share with you, but it's super juicy. And it is about the Daryl Brooks supporters. I told you they were real. And I remember when at the very beginning, when I was doing my research, like a journalist, I saw them. I was like, who are these people? There's an actual, like, someone interviews them. Really, 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 really. There was a little movement. Not the Reddit situation. Oh, no. I'll share with you when it's time. Let me tell you, I was so surprised. I was like, wow, there's an actual interview with those people. An interview. And sitting there talking. Like, are you out of your mind? Are you crazy? Are you insane? Groupies. Yeah, which again, it makes it, if you, because I watched that video, it really tells me that, yeah, these are groupies. The woman who's like, oh my God, Daryl Brooks. Let's lay in bed. No thanks. yeah. It's yeah. Yeah, it's that talk, because I was raised by the streets. Can I say raised by the streets? Because I did go to school. Yeah, I was raised by the streets. I went to school just to go to school, and I graduated just to graduate. But my stuff, I was in the streets, my dears. I was in the streets doing things, and it was thanks to my schooling that I was able to escape. Yeah, some of us didn't make it. But yeah, so the kicking and that stuff is from the streets, the ballrooms. Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, I come from I'm 38 years old. I come from a time where, and you guys know from back in the days. Look at me. Dinner serve. No, I come from a time where, it was real scary out there. I'll tell you, the one time, last story, then I have to go in regards to how scary it was. I remember I could tell you the club name because the club is out of business anyway. It was called Detox over there in the Lower East Side. And I remember at the time, there was no social media. There was no Facebook, no nothing. You got away with everything because nobody could see anything. And I remember me, the crew, me, Maurice, Ty, and Johnny, we're sitting there dancing at the club, doing things. Of course, we're young and stupid. Of course, we're doing things. And then we dance at the club, and then this random person, we're young. It's like, okay, look, I'll give you $4,000 if you come home with me. And I was like, thanks, but no thanks. Because I've always been skittish and scared of being murdered. Guess what? Somebody else said yes. And guess what? They were missing. That's it. Yeah, somebody else said yes. The person, the person behind me, because we're in a group. We're in a group. We do our things, but we were very groupy stuff. And in a suit, a black guy in a suit from where? From Nigeria. Look, I'm telling you, because I was having a conversation, and then he was like, blah 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 blah, $4,000. A young 21-year-old, $4,000. You're like, sure, right, maybe. Too afraid to die. And guess what? The picture of the person that took the offer was plastered all over the Lower East Side. They never found him. What do you think happened? Of course he was murdered. That's it. What a story. What a story. I have so many stories. My friend Ty told me, shut the F up. My friend Ty told me, shut the F up. When I was starting to talking too much at the very beginning, because I was like, oh my God, I have new friends. And I was talking a little too much. I had to stop that. Therapy. Ty called me when I told Johnny's situation. He called me and yelled at me. He was very, very, very mad. And I was like, why are you so mad? Why are you so mad? I didn't say the details because it was more gruesome than that. I was like, I just said the grosso modo idea. He was like, stop telling a story to those people. You don't know those people. I was like, okay. Like if I don't choose not to fight, if I don't have to, I was like, okay, fine, you're right. All right, fine. I won't. Yeah. I remember that day. Hi Ty, he subscribed. Hi Ty, and he won't message. I tell him, can you please message? He's like, no, you talked about me too much. I said, oh, that's right. That's why he said way back. You probably don't remember the video because when I tell stuff, I talk out of my. It's automatic. It's automatic. So you probably don't remember. I don't remember what video I said it, but I did say. I remember I said. Come on, Ty. Come on. Say something. Say hi to people. I talked about. They know. And he's like, you talked about me too much. I'm not saying hi. It was really funny. Anyway, enough. Yeah. Guys, I have to go. It's 9:36. I have clients tomorrow morning. My first client tomorrow morning is at 8:45. No, 7:45. Sorry, 7:45. And it's 9:37. And I have to eat. And my Olympia is sleeping. I just went upstairs really quickly to see if she's sleeping. She's like, yeah, she's sleeping. So it's literally eat and brush my teeth and go to bed. I'll work tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Oh, wait. No, my outro. Wait, hold on. Don't leave yet. Too late? At least still too late. Wait. This is what I love around the ending. At the beginning, I'm so composed, and at the end, it's just a mess. Perfect. Just the new guys. I don't want to scare them. So, goodbye, everybody. This was really great. For the replay crew, listen, press like if you're new here. If you haven't done so, subscribe. I have to say that all the time. Please get used to it. Get used to it because I'm not stopping, okay? So, press like, subscribe. And if you want to do more, you go in the description below and do more. But understand that you watching from start to finish really helps me a lot. So like. I see you on next post. Next post is next Wednesday. Next Wednesday it's scheduled, but everything is pre-recorded, so I could release something on Tuesday depending of how the schedule aligns. But I will see you next week. Bye. Can you know how crazy the new people must be like? What the fuck did I just watch? I can curse now. It's the end. YouTube doesn't care. Yeah, it's way past the end. They really care. Like they're like, at this time, it's a mess. Bye. I love you. He's so funny. I love you so much, my loves. And to anybody who's watching at the end, look, I don't want to leave again. What a condition. No, I have to go. Goodbye. Love you. Bye. Goodbye.